What's a you had no. I'm not about to scroll down his damn TikTok feed on YouTube. Were there two of the same videos? What the hell is going on?
Alright.
This is one I just watched. Then what is this one?
Hey guys, I'm gonna say one thing. Shout out Kishu Bishi. You guys should go watch him. He's live streaming right now. Well, probably when you see this video, probably not. I don't know. Hey guys,
hey yo, I love the support. Thank you, my guy. Thank you, my guy. Oh my god. Thank you. You know, once again, shout out to Loadout. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Because when I put it in the chat, it's gonna pin it. But you better start having ideas and like writing stuff down. And like have your fun, but like try to get more creative with it. Just do make sure the idea makes sense. Probably talk to someone about it. Like your mom or your dad. Talk to them about it to make sure it makes sense that you're not doing anything too dumb. And you keep doing it. Alright, bro? I just stubbed my Alright, so Karmelo Anthony case. Welcome to the liberal hive mind. I don't think I've ever watched this video. Believe Karmelo, I do believe him. He told the officer he did it right after doing it. His parents ran him like a credit card. Oh, I heard about this. Hold up. Is this about his parents literally profiting off of their own son's downfall? Yo. Oh, I forgot. YouTube video. Hi guys, it's me, Shishi Wishi. Welcome. So today we're reacting. Ew, I hate saying reacting. So today we're gonna talk about the ever growing God damn it, why can't I think of the actual words? The developing stories around the Karmelo Anthony case. If you don't know the Karmelo Anthony case, usually I say go outside and touch grass, but go inside and touch glass. Get on your phone. Get on your phone and be chronically online so you can stay up to date with the Karmelo Anthony story. You like that, Sylvia? Yeah. Go inside and touch glass. It's like you live under a rock outside? Like, no, go into the air conditioning, bro. You're getting a little bit too much color on your skin. We need you pale and ready to just have that blue light on your face. The only tan you should have is the rectangular tan from your phone screen on your face. Alright, bro. See you later. I'm going to watch a movie with my family. Alright, bro. I'll see you tomorrow because I'm going to be streaming tomorrow too. I'm going to be streaming earlier in the day though. Probably like around 11 a.m., maybe 12. So yeah, today, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind. I don't know if this is supposed to be like satire or they actually are leaning on that side, but it doesn't really matter because a video like this, the only way I will be kind of upset and like be like, okay, you're stupid if it's like a video defending it. Like if you notice when it comes on to the Karmelo Anthony case, there is no long form video articulating like the thought process to why they come to their conclusion on why he isn't guilty. Like you notice it's just a bunch of like 1 to 4 to 5 minute long TikToks max of people just saying, yeah, Karmelo Anthony's black and I'm black, so I agree with him. Which don't do that because you don't like the inverse of that. The inverse of that, when white people are defending other white people for bad acts, like you guys are upset when they do it, so why are you doing it? It doesn't make sense at all. So we're gonna get into this video. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Loadout.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind.
Okay, it is a satire channel. Democrats calling out fascism. Democrats calling people Nazis. Democrats calling President Trump a Nazi. Democrats voting 72% for the Nazi tattoo. What the fuck is this even about? I don't know anything. Like, you see, this is someone that touches glass. Cause like, who are they talking about? Like, I feel like I'm getting to the age where I can be proud that I'm not chronically in line anymore. Cause like,
Solely focused on exposing the
not
abundant
not
hypocrisy of the
Nazi
left. Here's the meme of the day
tattoo
brought to
guy.
you by
I don't know why I can't pronounce my
in
words.
some way, I'd really love to put this whole Carmelo Anthony ordeal to rest. I'd love nothing more than to just move on. Okay, we've got scumbag, psychotic freaking criminal sentenced to prison time that he deserves. All right, let's simply just rejoice in the fact that justice was done and move on with our lives. But unfortunately, that's just not possible. No, instead, as time goes on, it just continues to get worse and worse and worse across so many different aspects. I mean, it's so wide ranging. The more we learn about what his family's doing, what's happening in the case, the more we hear from his public representative, Mr. Dominique Alexander, and then, of
Never
course,
mind the
add the layer
cancel.
of the community.
They
and,
canceled
you
the
know,
movie,
what
bro.
appears to be
Yup,
general
it's
perspective from that
9:37. Hold
side.
on.
The more we're
It's 9:37. Like what? Why can't y'all just watch a movie or watch a show, watch an episode, do something together? Like, come on now. Unless you guys have been with each other all day because it is the summer, then I understand. People probably want to go to bed. Because if I had a big family and we were spending time all day, best believe by 8 o'clock, nigga, leave me alone. Daddy, can leave me alone, nigga. I'm going to bed. Actually, you should go to bed. Me and your mom are gonna watch TV. Go to bed. You wanna watch TV?
We can make a few shows.
You wanna make a few shows?
Some short skits.
Some short skits? Okay, okay.
subjected to all of it, the more insane it becomes and the more we have to talk about it. All of it is just so insane. I guess let's just use that for the premise of the video. That's the introduction. Let's delve into this Carmelo Anthony insanity. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, let's first start off by continuing to have a conversation about what's going on with the Carmelo Anthony family. What appears to be happening is almost sickening. So we all know the latest update. It's quite unsurprising. Carmelo Anthony has in fact decided that he will appeal his conviction. Not exactly sure what he's expecting, and
they shaved this nigga bald. Also, in the video I uploaded today, I wanted to talk about this little detail, but I just didn't care enough to do it at the time. But like, let me move my. Yeah. Why does this nigga Loki kind of look like David? I know I'm not the only one. And I know some of you are gonna be like, "Oh, it's because they're yes," but no. Like, give this nigga like some high top freeform dreads or whatever haircut David had when he got arrested, then give him like some facial hair, and I'm telling you, they're fucking clones of each other. Also, there's tadpoles in my pool. There's a
my prediction
water
is that I don't
thing
think
at
it's
my
going to
job, and I
necessarily go
literally
so
see a little
far, but
tadpole
he's doing
swimming in
it,
it.
and
I'm
of
just
course he
like,
has the right to do
damn,
it, so
that's
I
why
don't
I see a bunch of
necessarily
frogs
blame
around
him.
here.
But we've now learned something.
Sophia, you would hate going over there at night. Like, I would be seeing little frogs jumping around.
As long as you're not close to me.
Oh no, as soon as they have like orange lights, which technically don't disturb the wildlife, so that's why you see them more. Because if it was like white light, they would run away from it. Yeah.
Ew,
It's amber lights on the path.
Do you be hearing them?
Huh?
Do you be hearing them?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Quite interesting. According to court documents, in Carmelo's attempt to appeal here, he's filed court filings.
Carmelo Anthony too poor to employ attorney for appeal. Yet his family got a new fucking house. How does that make fucking sense?
Where he is claiming to be penniless and indigent, telling the state that he cannot afford to hire his own lawyer for appeal.
We swam
Quote,
down there
too
last
poor
night,
to
we flicked
employ
a bunch of
counsel to
frogs and got
represent me
scared.
on appeal, and submitted an indigency packet. And now, of course, if you've been following this case, which we have, that seems absolutely unbelievable now, doesn't it? Carmelo Anthony is broke? They pulled $625,000 in fundraising on Gives.
$625,000. And he's too broke to afford an attorney?
Send Go, and they don't have a single penny to.
What'd you say?
SMB when I lie.
Yeah,
file for
600.
appeal. How many people are making the claim that Give Send Go shut down his fundraiser, therefore the money is gone? And that's what I initially suspected. I thought, maybe a lot of the money was being held up by Give Send Go and then refunded post shutting
Give
down of the
Send Go.
fundraiser. But I've
So it
since
wasn't
learned that is in
GoFundMe.
fact not the case. The money was in fact distributed. They collected that over $600,000 and likely even more, as we remember back then they were selling all kinds of merch, free Mellow t-shirts. I'm pretty sure there's
Yo. Start a phone racer saying, bro, no. Alistair, okay, bro, load out. I know you're Gen Alpha, but please, bro, don't prove the video right. This man said phone racer,
Phone racer?
but he corrected himself saying fundraiser. I was about to be like, no, I'm not even gonna do that. That's so 2015 if I actually did that. You know the boy meme?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to do it, but I'm like, that's so old. That is so old. Jesus. But yeah, they were selling free Mellow t-shirts.
Free Mellow.
And you know the dumbass niggas were buying it.
Oh my god.
still doing that. Or if I'm not mistaken, the
They
latest
made them?
t-shirts that we saw
Yes,
his
his
parents wearing
family-
said
his
something
parents.
along the lines of
Hashtag believe Karmelo. Oh, they're pieces of shit. Oh my god. This playwright, this gotta be a setup, bro. This is literally a fucking Boondocks episode. My son just got Boondocks needs to make a comeback. Aaron McGruder, if you need an extra writer on your show, hit me up, please. I will help you with the Boondocks revival. Fuck the censor. If South Park can still exist in 2026, even though they watered it down and they're just talking shit about Trump, we need a Boondocks episode, or we probably had one. There's no way in hell this is not a Boondocks episode. My son got arrested, and I'm gonna make money off of it so we can free him. And then the end of the episode is them just running off with the money. It's like, nigga, you thought we were gonna buy your freedom? Like, I'm telling you, it writes it fucking self.
believe Karmelo. So I'm just going to assume that they likely pulled in, let's call it conservatively, $700,000, and they're now penniless. An absolute absurdity. I mean, where the hell did the money actually go? Because it sure as hell didn't go into a competent friggin' defense for the kid. And look, that's something that I could actually agree with these Carmelo Anthony supporters on. I don't agree that he's innocent.
Whoa. What is that username? Yo. That's your hobby? Sophia. This person just joined the stream on Twitch and their name is Suckin' Dudes.
Sucking dudes.
Sucking Dudes without the G. Hell yeah, brother. I was gonna say you can start different hobbies, but like sounds like you're well versed in this one. Yo, clip that. Sucking Dudes? That's crazy.
And that it would have made a difference if he had different legal representation. Maybe slightly. He could have maybe gotten a few less years. I don't know. I don't agree that a different lawyer would have made a difference, but I do agree that the representation
I like
that
puzzle
he did
games
receive
too.
was absolutely dog shit. So I guess there's two explanations.
Oh yeah, you know what? That makes it a little bit better. You play puzzle games.
I
I forgive you.
family
I
is
forgive
just
you.
frankly dumb, and they got swindled out of the cash by people like Dominique Alexander and others. They overpaid in legal fees and security.
I should have
fees
used
and
the ad
yada yada,
marker
which is
feature
probably
for
true, but
Twitch.
to the tune of
God damn it.
$700,000. I don't know if that's the whole answer. I know a legal defense could be quite expensive, but in this case, this guy did not get $700,000 worth of legal representation.
I
700
got the
grand
hottest
for his
take
lawyer
on
to
this whole
show up.
situation. Bro, what is your hot take? What is your hot take? I'm gonna keep
Present a
watching
couple
the video.
witnesses
Just type
that
it down
instantly
there.
fell apart on cross-examination, basically made the case for the prosecutor. There's just no frickin' way. What work could they have possibly justified to that level of cost? And so that brings us to the next explanation.
Alright,
the
hear
most
me out.
realistic
Okay, we're gonna hear you out. We're gonna hear you out.
explanation that basically these parents, the family, just turned this kid into a cash cow. They raised hundreds of thousands of dollars off the back of him killing somebody indiscriminately, and then just blew it all, pocketed hid the money, bought Cadillacs, moved into a McMansion. Clearly, the money wasn't spent on actually fighting in court, and now once again it appears they...
Yeah, Sophia was telling me that his family didn't even show up to his hearing. It is my username. Wait, what are you talking about, Mike? But yeah, apparently his family did not show up to court. Like, bro, imagine. Like, I can't just sit here and just have like never-ending hate for Carmelo Anthony because, you know, he's a product of his situation. Literally, look what happened. Okay, there are a lot of people across this country that are too dumb and tribalistic to discern fact from fiction. There's so much propaganda that is designed to get black and white people pissed off. That's what I'm saying, bro. But this situation in particular... Sorry, talking to someone with my mic on. Oh, okay. But yeah, this particular situation... Also, literacy rates in this country are dog shit. I swear to God, bro. Like, you can write a sentence. Professor Kishiwishi, at your service. You can write a sentence, and just because your choice of words are more provocative than what it needs to be, the person will just take it as an insult. And, like, they'll skip over the filler words. You know what I mean? Or not filler words, but like the words that, like prepositions. Like a lot of people, I like the word. How I can guarantee you, if I walk down the fucking Miami boardwalk, listen to me. Listen to me. If I walk down the Miami boardwalk right now, and I ask someone what is a preposition, they would look at me with the blankest fucking stare. Clip that. Stop spamming slave. Yeah, that's media richness theory. It's hard to discern tone from writing if people are poor at writing and people are poor at reading. That's the thing that really annoys me because I can let me not say almost always convey tone through text because sometimes like the person who's typing don't even know the words that they're fucking using sometimes. So they'll be trying to give a... Yeah, you can probably read the lol. What do you mean I can probably read? Fuck you. Load out. Shut up before I mute you, dog. You really wanna try it. You really wanna try it. I will mute you so fast. Stop it. Stop it. It's not funny. But yeah, no, I can read sucking dudes. I know what you can do. This is a good example. You said you're able to understand through text. I was saying... Oh, yeah, you could probably read, though, but I took it as an insult. You literally misunderstood. I didn't... Shut up. Yeah, you said, yeah, you could probably read, though, lol. Fuck off. I didn't misunderstand. I was being flagrant. You see the word flagrant? Like, purposefully provocative is what I was doing. I was purposefully giving you a reaction. Sorry, your little, right. Your little brother was on your tablet? Yeah, you're doing terrific. But yeah, no, literacy rates in this country is freaking terrible. Like, I actually want to see someone get asked the question, what is a preposition? Because literally, for those of you who don't know what a preposition is literally just a word. Actually, you know what? Sophia.
I'm busy.
Oh, okay. She's busy. Preposition is that... See, I smart. Shut. I had to do something. Your little brother was on your phone? I don't believe you. You have a little brother? What, is he 5? A 5-year-old knows how to spell slave? Yeah, right. But yeah, literally a preposition is just a word that describes the location of a thing. So, automod on my ass, damn. Wait, my brain is trying to... I'm trying to think of the proper, like... Below. Yeah, below and above. those are prepositions. If I remember correctly. Below, between, that's another preposition. I don't know if you could say next to is a preposition. Anywhere a squirrel can. Alright, I'm gonna stop the preposition talk because this video is not even about literacy. We're talking about Karmelo
left
Anthony.
him out to dry. $700,000 and nothing to show for it. Absolutely
Next
nothing.
to is a
Honestly,
preposition.
showing.
Okay, I thought the squirrel thing is how I learned it in the 5th grade. Anywhere a squirrel can. Oh, a squirrel can go upon. Okay. See, when I'm thinking of preposition, I'm thinking of just the word, but next to as a phrase, yeah, can go to. Okay, I see what you mean. Taps forehead. Yeah, okay. I see you. I see you sucking dudes. I will admit, I did say, when can we play VR together? That's a good question. I don't even want to promise you tomorrow. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to do that because I'm probably gonna do another video kind of like this tomorrow as well. They raised $700K, could have get him a tailored suit. Damn.
Kind of a trend with this family. Carmelo Anthony wasn't able to see
Who's to say
into
that
the
suit isn't
future.
tailored?
He
It
couldn't
looks like a
project
prom
that far
rental.
into the
Okay.
future and perceive what
It might actually
stabbing
be a prom rental. He was a senior in high school.
an innocent kid in the heart would have done for him and the rest of his life. And I guess the family couldn't perceive losing the case and then needing
It's
money
not
for
tailored.
the
I can
appeal.
explain. I'm a homo.
Absolutely ridiculous. I feel bad for the kid.
You would. I think you and my best friend would get along because he's not full, he's half, so you know he's bi. But I think you two would get along. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like the shoulders are too wide. Like you can tell this is a skinny kid. Like the shoulders are way too wide for someone of his build.
If he wasn't such a complete and utter scumbag, but obviously,
especially as someone who does track and field, I feel like if you do track and field, you're more like you're not like broad. You're more because. But you know, I might be just I'm talking out my ass. I'm 100% talking out
what's
my
it been
ass.
more than a year? It's been nothing but a grift
Damn,
from the
Automod,
start.
homophobic. Oh, you're homophobic. I still think you and my best friend would get along because he's homophobic too. Oversized suit is the strategy, by the way.
And that's what I think really the whole takeaway is here. The whole freaking story. This whole Carmelo Anthony case, like every other high-profile case
my last
involving a
message
black
out.
criminal, it's grifters' freaking paradise. These people come out of nowhere. They jump on these cases to their own benefit. It's just like everywhere you look, every time you turn your head, it's another grifter. All they do is lie. We got Dominique Alexander, who probably pocketed a good chunk of the 700 grand, still attempting to raise his public profile on this case.
Lives don't matter, but no black lives were lost here. A 17-year-old.
Oh my God. That is crazy. They did it with Rittenhouse too. Look at the little baby boy who's too small for the suit. Oh, that's what you meant by it's a strategy. But it didn't work. It did not work. It didn't work this time. Well, okay, you know what, low-key? The Kyle Rittenhouse situation, we're going to brush over it really quickly. They do it with young folks all the time. No, I believe you. But what was I saying? Kyle Rittenhouse situation, the verdict was he technically was acting out in self-defense because if you see a mob of people approaching you with ill intent and you have a gun, I would do the same thing. He was somewhere he shouldn't have a weapon. That is true. That is true. That is very true. That is very true. I think that's the part where people are upset now that you brought it up. I completely forgot that part. Oh, the Kyle Rittenhouse situation was like 4 years ago. Like you can't charge a nigga for it again. Like it's done. I think Kyle should have got time for the weapons violation. Yeah, but because of how high profile the case is, it was either they were going to give him the book or they weren't going to give him anything at all.
So what are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is 35 years. Carmelo Anthony was sentenced to 35 years. Yet at the end of the day, Black America repeatedly is told that self-defense is a part of the law, that a knife under fire.
Shut the fuck up. It was not self-defense. He wasn't old enough to have the rifle. He was wrong from the start. Shit. I don't know, man. Black people took the bait on this case. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Like, what? You didn't stab the kid in the fucking neck. What are you sorry about? Like, no, this nigga should get the whole fucking book thrown at him. He's lucky he only got 35 years, and that's only because he's a minor, or he was a minor when it happened. Like, this nigga should get life. Like, would you want a person like this around that you tell them to leave somewhere and they just, like, there's a lot more people than this than you think. And I think everybody who's like this should be locked up. Oh, you're not supposed to be here. Okay. What the fuck? White supremacists made this a race issue, and now my timelines are all about how this is oppression or some shit. I don't think the white supremacists made this a race issue.
Black.
I don't think outright the white supremacists make this a racial. First, once again, I'm not as chronically online as I used to be. From my perspective, I just thought immediately people wanted to be in defense of him. As soon as it happened, all the neo-Nazis, okay, yeah. I'll watch it in a second, load out, but damn. Damn. You're saying... So that's how it started. It was two kids that got in a disagreement and one would... No, I know what happened. Yeah, two kids that got into and one went way over the line. People are acting like different race people can't just get into some shit without it being a hate crime, and that's insane. Yeah, because literally anyone in that scenario, swap the races, this would have been a bigger issue if it was a white kid that went into a black person's tent. Deadass. I monitor extremism as a hobby, LMAO. Okay, stop doing that because that will do shit to your psyche over time. You will become very nihilistic over time if you're not already. What was I saying? Yeah. If the roles were reversed, this would be a bigger race issue. If the roles were reversed, this would be a way big, like, this would be George Floyd levels of protesting if it was the other way around. White kid goes to a black school's tent, two black kids who did nothing wrong to anybody, including that person, tell him to leave, and the white kid pulls out a gun and shoots him. That would have been yo. I'm telling you, that would have been... You notice how situations like these always happen over the summer. You should watch the person I mentioned. What person did you mention? If a black kid died, they would have had Nancy Pelosi taking a knee in the rotunda again.
5 inches is legal in the state of Texas. But when a black person try to use those
This nigga straight up just clean them out with the money.
We're not
Yeah, murders go
those
up when
things.
it's hot out.
We're
This is the
doing
thing.
those
Yeah, I
things
know.
unjustifiably, right?
Stabbing somebody in the heart, though, sir, is definitely not legal. He could have just turned around and walked out of that tent at any moment.
How? Oh, I'm sorry for not showing the screen, by the way. But how do you argue against that? There's literally no argument. There's no argument unless you're being intellectually dishonest. Newsmax is an extremist channel, FYI, if you don't know. I've
Based
never
on
heard. Wait, no, this isn't Newsmax.
You have been told about the situation. I can see how you can take that fact, but the levels of injustice that was done in this trial is not how I was told, right?
Tell me what you think happened.
What I think is the
They
situation
make Fox look
is
chill.
that someone asked Karmelo Anthony to come over there. He knew an individual, but that's not being told, right? It's like, oh, a kid just...
Someone invited you over to a place that you're technically not supposed to be. Someone invites you over to a place that you're not freely allowed to be because you're from a different school. Two people from that school tell you to leave. You stab one of them. Mr. Pisser. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. But like, come on. Like, these people are so intellectually dishonest. This is the problem. They'll bring on minority folks that are dumb and then mock their dumbass positions. It's kind of gross. I feel like every news channel does this, but it's like White, Fresh, and Fit. Yeah, but I feel like every news channel does something similar to this, but to the opposite side of the issue. Like, I don't even know the political affiliations for the news channel, but let's say News Channel Blue will purposefully get people from the red side that are stupid to ridicule them. So people that follow the News Channel Blue doesn't like the red side. Like, this is just what news channels do. Not to the extreme that Newsmax does this. They push crazy conspiracies. Yeah, well, I can't even say yeah because this is my first time ever seen any type of clip from them.
Randomly went under
But
a
this doesn't
tent, right?
feel. I would not say this specific incident is extremist.
And he just sitting there. No one knows who he is. That's not the case, right? We know that Carmelo Anthony knew an individual. He knew a coach. He spoke about it. We also know that Frisco ISD should have counseled that. This wasn't just raining. We were under a tornado watch that day, right?
A complete fabrication, by the way. Now claiming that Carmelo Anthony was invited under the tent, the court documents the
It's part of the building credibility thing. The good strategists do this.
testimony totally refutes that claim. We've got this clip.
You telling me a grainy video is shown to jurors, but it was shown in 4K clear to the people that witnessed it? No witness on that stand had that little man's back? None? 0 out of 21 people being questioned? Come on, man, I'm done with all of that. I feel the same way about white people, the same way they feel about my people. Yeah, try one of us.
And just
Bro, that shit gave me goosebumps, but in the terrible way. Like, oh my god. Prolific hate peddlers will say things that make sense to everyone and then add little bits of crazy to normalize it. It's gross stuff. I see what you mean. Yo, I feel the same way about white people that they feel about me. How the fuck do you know what white people as a whole feel about you? Like, what is this? What is she talking about? What do you know what an entire race of people think about your entire race of people? Like, you get upset. Like, you're an individual. Like, you'll go out of your way to say, oh, I'm not like this other person. I'm not like this. I am who I am. But then someone who's completely different from you, you lump them all into the same group. But then you get upset when you feel like that group is doing the same to you. So it's like, you're a hypocrite. One example is Nick Fuentes will point out bad things Israel has done and then be like, it's all of them and shit like that. I do not follow Nick Fuentes. Like, I'll see his clips here and there and I'll get a good laugh, but I do not. Majority of the news outlets that I see, it's like, oh, you heard about this thing? Damn. And then it's just like, he's a little bottom neo-Nazi. Yeah, and I know of Nick Fuentes. I know that he's like, the only good take I heard from Nick Fuentes recently is his stance on Chud the Builder. Because, like, bro, I understand you're a neo-Nazi, you're a white supremacist or whatever, but like the fact that a white supremacist can sit back and be like, bro, why are you provoking those people? Like, yeah, whatever he thinks about black people or whatever, hates us, love us, I don't give a fuck. But the fact that he recognizes like actively provoking is bad, it's like, damn, Chud the Builder, stay where you are. No, do not give him credit for that. That's bullshit. Credit is where credit's due. I'm not saying I agree with him as a whole, but like that take, whether or not he truly believes it or not, he didn't publicly agree with it. Because I don't think anybody can publicly agree with that.
see even that the judge, the defense attorney, and Austin Metcalf's father was in, a picture at a party they having a time. There is an alleged post from Austin, from, of course, before he.
You can't spend your career saying black people are animals and other racist shit, then be like, oh, but that's racist, is too racist. Fuck both of them. Yeah, but what you say and what you do are two different things. Like, yes, Nick Fuentes, piece of shit. But at least when I go outside, I don't have to worry about him coming up to me and saying shit to my face or like trying to provoke me. I think, like, say your shit online in your fucking cozy ass apartment, wherever you are. You're still a piece of shit. But at least you're not coming up to me and fucking bothering me. They're still both pieces of shit. Just one deserves to be where they are, which is Chud the Builder. The other one, we all have our crazy takes. I would rather not fucking hear it, which is why I don't watch it. Propagandists like Nick Fuentes normalize extremism and inspires people like Chud, who literally cited him as an inspiration. What you say, it's like you can't control what people do after what you said. Because it's like the same thing with like, I'm just being devil's advocate right now. All I'm saying is putting out hate on a large platform has real consequences. 100%. 100%. It has real consequences. But it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Because there's extremists on both sides. I would like it if both sides just calm the fuck down and stop being so extreme. You can have your ideas, but talk it out first and realize you're still talking about people at the end of the day.
Past that he had 2 assault rifles on his resting on himself in the car, saying that I dare one of the monkeys to come to this track meet today. But this is someone where Karmelo Anthony was a 3.7 GPA student working 2 jobs. But
Okay, so was I. I was an AP student working like at a movie theater until 12 in the morning every day. Like, who the fuck are these women? I don't know.
he's the one that we're supposed to believe is a thug, though.
I have no idea. This is one of the like the View or like Call Her Daddy type of podcast, I'm assuming. Or it's like a talk show. Is this a network talk show? Is this the POC edition?
Believable lies.
Like I said, whatever there's, I can't even say Dr. Umar would be the equivalent of Nick Fuentes because Dr. Umar doesn't like white people. But for the sake of the argument, like for every Nick Fuentes, there's someone equally for a different side of the issue. Like people just parrot each other in different ways. Dr. Umar doesn't like black people either. That nigga should just be by himself. Where's that school, doc?
There's supposedly a clip of Austin Metcalf with rifles taunting monkeys, as she said, before the track meet. What? Not to mention her claim
yeah, what
that
are they talking
parents
about?
Were friends with the judge and the whole thing was a rigged process. She's referring to this photo, by the way, which Karmelo defenders are making edits like this.
What? Yo, this is literally schizophrenia, bro.
Ooh, it's the same guy. They're friends with the judge. That is objectively not the same person. They photoshopped the face on top of that dude, and it's like a complete morph, a completely different person.
I'm gonna be funny here, but let's do that with Palm Beach Pete and Jeffrey Epstein. I already know people have been doing that.
These people will say anything to get attention, to gain social media clout, to further divide people and cause more racial animus. And I guess the family
they'll make up anything inconvenient, ignore the whole
unmitigated disaster, a total freaking train wreck that we are observing right now, honestly. I've been covering the news cycle for quite some time. I don't think I have ever been inundated on social media with so much stupidity, so much dishonesty, so much low IQ crap derogatory content, unbelievably racist and stupid takes. I've been sitting here for the last couple of days just kind of in awe. The stuff that we are being subjected to, it is on another level. It's kind of soul crushing. It's the stuff of doomer pill. Like I said in the last video, you know, I am not a doomer. I'm a glass half full kind of guy, but I am
I don't care if
really,
his dad was
really
piping down the
struggling
judge. If the defense can't bring up a single witness to support the self-defense play,
to not take the black pill,
Yeah.
observing all of this. What an unmitigated frickin' disaster. What an abysmal situation, as I've been saying. Anyways, that's what I got. I'd love to say that this is my last Carmelo Anthony video, but I think that would be naive of me to say. And frankly, at this point, you know, considering what we're seeing, no, we have to keep on speaking out against this stuff. Very frickin' important work that needs to be done here. But yeah, that's basically where it stands now. Let's see where it moves.
shit makes me sad that people just can't call the balls and strikes with situations like this.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
No. This being said, I think 35 was a lot. That being said, I think 35. You think 35 was a lot? Like too much? Okay. The only reason, or let me not say the only reason, because there's multiple takes for this. He's sentenced 35 years, yes. I didn't fully see the trial, so I don't know all the details of his sentencing. But if he could get out on good behavior and he actually gets rehabilitation while in prison, then yeah, let him out earlier. But we already know how the prison system is. It does not rehabilitate people. You come out worse off 9 times out of 10 after going to prison. I don't think they will give him good time on much of the 35. Damn. Hey, fuck around and find out. Why are you bringing knife to school? School of all places. In Illinois, where I am, you have to do 85% on sex abuse cases and murders. Damn. Let me look it up for Florida. Whoa. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, we're in America's asshole. I already know it. Or America's dick. Imagine living in Florida. Disgusting. Ha ha ha. How much of your sentence is mandatory in Florida? Well, this is the AI overview. I'm so white I got a sunburn at Disney World January one time. In January. Okay. Oh, it depends on the degree of murder. In Florida, the mandatory portion of your sentence depends entirely on the degree of the murder conviction, as parole was abolished and mandatory minimums dictate you must serve 100% of the minimum sentence. Damn! Committing a crime in Florida just sounds fucking terrible. 1020 life statute. If a firearm is discharged in connection with the murder and death results, the minimum mandatory is life in Florida. Me bombo. Not even joking, it wasn't bad, but the top of my ears got a little red. I can't imagine Miami. That fry my ass. Florida does not play around. That's crazy because I live in Miami. I'm literally in Miami, bro. I'm not even joking. I would pull up my maps, but I'm not getting swatted. But damn. Okay, first degree murder is life. Second degree is 16 up to 25. And third degree is maximum of 15. I'm assuming what is third degree murder before I sound stupid? Yeah, I'll watch your video. Oh, unintentional. Okay. I just had to make sure. Third degree is manslaughter. Got you. Load out. I can read, bro. I can read. Stop spamming. Stop spamming the chat. My God. Loadout is a slave. Hey. Don't be doing too much on my boy, bro. Don't be doing too much. He got a lot of growing up to do. All right, you gotta forgive him. What is this?